Hello, ladies and gents, boys and girls, people of all ages, sexualities, and identities, and welcome back to another film review. And today's film review is 2001: A Space Travesty. So, what is this comedy about? Well, essentially, it's kind of its own version of Naked Gun. A police detective is hired to go into outer space to investigate the disappearance of the president. It turns out that alien life forms have been essentially trying to clone the president and replace him with a duplicate. They aim to turn the real president into a bunch of energy so that they can power a superweapon. When our protagonist gets to outer space, he soon finds he's amongst a variety of different people. He goes back and forth and has a very hot, heated relationship with one of the scientists. He also has a bit of a heated relationship with the detective who came into his office in the beginning of the film. Throughout the story, our protagonist begins to narrate about the fact of who he really desires out of the pair of them. He also narrates that it's very strange to him to have a job in outer space, as he's usually just a beat cop. However, as it shows in the beginning of this, there's an irony to him being a beat cop because he's a really shit one, really, because he seems to not realize the height of the situation. Instead of getting the criminals in the beginning of the film, he ends up getting the innocents. He then proceeds to outer space, where he begins to jump up and down on what appears to be a cross between a space buggy and an aeroplane. He also begins to have massive hallucinations, and then proceeds to pretty much have deniability even once he figures out the truth. The truth being that the real president had his birthmark removed, so that way he would never be spotted as the president. This means they've accidentally done the job for the enemy by bringing the real duplicate down to Earth. After figuring out who's who, they manage to take down the organization from the inside and prove that the president has really been on Earth the whole time. So, 2001, A Space Travesty. What did I think of this film? It's bombastic, it's weird, it's funny. But it's not as good as Naked Gun, in my opinion, and sadly for that reason I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next film review. Until then, goodbye, stay beautiful, you beautiful people.